Hi, my friends. Welcome back to Field Scholars Nexus. This time I'm going to discuss about motivation letter for PhD scholarship application. Guys, as we discussed the previous year about the master's scholarship motivation letter application, uh, here also we have three main parts: the introduction, body, and also the conclusion. But we will see that the information in these sections are a little bit different. And also for the PhD, what I may remind you is that you have different options of applying. The first one can be when the principal investigator or the supervisor advertise the PhD project, and then he's looking or she's looking for the passionate and interested student to join. The second option is when the student develop the idea, and then through the application directly to the university, they can evaluate your application, and if your idea is relevant, if you fulfill all the other requirements, academic requirements, you can be also admitted to the PhD, and you do your project. By this time now, in the introduction part, you will try to give the your passion and enthusiasm about the field of research that you want to go in. And for this, for example, you will need also to show that you have an idea about what is going on in that field you are applying to join. For example, here I said the evolving life-threatening issues, including like pancreatic cancer or environmental degradation, require strengthening research and development and empowering the next generation of scientists or researchers. I'm writing to express my keen interest in the PhD project, or no, maybe developing a novel drug against pancreatic cancer under maybe Commonwealth scholarship. You also show that uh, through this program, I aspire to advance my skills to help address the most pressing health problems through what methodology will you use to help in this journey? Through maybe conducting translational and impactful researches, bringing novel solutions to the problems affecting our community. You also show that you are excited to join this research team, because if it is the project which is advertised, there is a group of supervisors that you are going to join in their research. So you have to show that you are excited to join them at this university, and then you contribute to this research initiative aiming at improving maybe pancreatic cancer patients. So in this case, you trying to show that you clearly know what they are doing or what they intend to do, their research area. Then after the introduction, you will jump to the body, and in the body, I divided this into three paragraphs. There is discussion about the program, previous education, and also work experience. In this section of the program, you have to show that you went through the literature and you know clearly what about the program this study will be on. And then, for example, here I said, despite advances in diagnosis and treatment of cancer, cancers continue to threaten the lives of humankind globally. So I'm showing that even if researches have been conducted to discover diagnosis and treatment of pancreatic cancer, but still cancer is still killing people globally. So you go into literature and why the problem persists, why pancreatic cancer, for example, is still killing people. So maybe they are discussing about drug resistance, maybe they are discussing about high mutation rate in cancer cells. There are many things that will be that they are discussing in the literature. So you try to go through the literature and show that you have clear understanding of what is going on about cancer, and particularly pancreatic cancer. And this will help you to know, even you read the PhD project, description, because even the supervisor will have discussed a little bit about uh, the current status of knowledge about this project, what is the gap identified, and also what is this project will do to fill that gap. So you try to show that you have that clear understanding of this concept. Then after going through the literature and the project description and the drafting something showing that you clearly understand the project and even what is going on in this field, you now say that for this reason I would like to contribute to developing maybe a novel drug for pancreatic cancer so that we can improve the quality of life of patients and also extend their lives. It depends on the research. So you will also need to know what is the end point of our research, what this research project intends to bring. So it will help you also to highlight why you are passionate and enthusiastic about this project. You discuss also a bit about the education. What previous education have you done? Have you completed? Bachelor's and masters. But you might know that not always PhD program requires masters. Sometimes you can jump from bachelor's and you go to the PhD. And then you also show what knowledge have you gained from your previous education. And then you also emphasize on the modules that you liked and you see they are linked to or they are related to this PhD project. Maybe you liked molecular biology, maybe you liked cell culture. So you try to see what are the modules I learned from previous education, but which are the best fit for this PhD program. Therefore, you show that this motivated me to apply for this project because you have the foundation in the project and you have the passion to further explore this program about maybe pancreatic cancer. And sometimes you may find that even the project you're applying for is linked to your master's thesis. This will be very easy to show that you have this knowledge from your master's thesis, and then it will help you to go through this during this PhD project. Also, you say a word about the work experience, and also you try to show that your previous work experience provided you with the skills and knowledge which are relevant to this PhD, either technical skills or even soft skills which are relevant to this PhD. Also, you show that you are enthusiastic about advancing your research in this particular area, in oncology, in environmental science, in agricultural science, I don't know what, so that you can harness the power you harness the power of these methods, these techniques. You try to see the method which will be used. You will harness that method or that technique in improving the lives of pancreatic patients, for example, or to increase the crop productivity if you are discussing something about the agriculture. To this project, you have also to show what you will bring because supervisors will need to see that you have something to bring. So you remind them you are going to bring your previous research experience, lab skills, and the other skills we think will be the best fit for this project. Finally, you conclude showing that you have other set of transferable skills like meeting deadlines, like prioritization skills, teamwork, and other soft skills that you think can add value to this project. You also show them that you clearly understand what PhD is by showing them that though PhD is a demanding program, via effective collaboration with the fellow researchers and supervisors' expertise, you confidently believe to make it a success. By this, you conclude, and then I wish you would be following this model. I wish you would also bring some new comments and ideas so that we can support each other to improve our writing skills. And then I hope we'll go far with our project of applying for PhD project. Guys, bye bye. See you next. Bye.